The first Saints Row game was released in 2006 and it was available only for the Xbox 360. The game was groundbreaking for that time, having a lot of activities, an interesting story, and for the most part, amazing gameplay and graphics. This game was a perfect example for a next-gen open world game. After that successful game, Volition, the developers of the Saints Row games, managed to create a much bigger game, and they also managed to release it on more platforms, thus making a version for the PC as well. Now, the second Saints Row game was also amazing, and there was a competition between Saints Row 2 and GTA 4, because both of those games were released in 2008. The reason why there was this competition is because many people thought that Saints Row is a simple copy of GTA, but something that Saints Row 2 had and GTA 4 did not have was more activities, a better open world game in my opinion, and it was also very funny. The plot was not taken so seriously, but it still managed to be a great story. There were a lot of gags around the game and the players loved that. Now, because of those fights between Saints Row and GTA, the developers, aka Volition, had to change Saints Row a little bit, because many people said that Saints Row is just a GTA copy. And in my opinion, it was not a GTA copy. But Volition was affected by the feedback they received from the GTA fans. So in 2011, 3 years after Saints Row 2's release, Saints Row 3 was also released. And it kinda divided the Saints Row community by changing the style of the game, but still, it was a great game, and it deserved to be called a Saints Row game. Now, as I said before, Volition really changed Saints Row the 3rd. They made it not so gangster, more kind of a parody of war games, but it was still enjoyable. After those successful 3 games, the publishers, THQ, went bankrupt, and thus Deep Silver bought the rights to be the publishers of the following Saints Row games. In 2013, the year when GTA 5 was right around the corner, Volition, along with Deep Silver, made a comeback with the Saints Row series, but this time, aliens were involved. Like what the fuck, man? Aliens in a gangster-ish type of game. That's fucking weird. But yeah, Saints Row 4 had aliens, and it was a different game, but I believe it was better than Saints Row the 3rd, because this game had a lot of characters that were in Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2. This change made the old fans happy. And now it's 2017 and Volition haven't said anything Saints Row related.
That's enough.
Yeah. Come on, get on your feet. We all went through that.
Yes, they have a new project called Agents of Mayhem that is gonna be released around this year, but still, that's not a Saints Row game. Many rumors say that Agents of Mayhem was actually the next Saints Row 5, and some leaked pictures can prove that. But really now, look at Agents of Mayhem. It doesn't feel like Saints Row. I mean, yeah, the logo is kind of the same, but still, that's not a Saints Row game, and if Volition thought that this type of gameplay was great for a Saints Row game, I'm feeling bad for them, man.
How you feeling?
Comfortable.
and very hungry.
Romanian motherfucker Latino, Romanian motherfucker Latino, fresh as a motherfucking G-ho, fresh dope boy with a kilo, eyes are bleeding my smoke, yo, I'm kicking pussy like Dojo, low key and no low, but bring it down like rain, yo.
Got that go deep now, slow it down.